Hi everybody, Paul Dupreez here from Big Fish Projects. Welcome back to another one of our informative videos where I hopefully share some information with you about the energy landscape in South Africa and give you some food for thought if you're a business owner or even a homeowner and you're looking for a couple of options in terms of energy and just coming to grips with what's out there and what's available. So one of the first things I want to talk about today is what's changing in South Africa's energy landscape. And the reality is the South African government is no longer relying on solar alone, which is a good thing. One of the aspects that we've always put forward to get a resilient solution in our country is that we need a dynamic energy mix, and that's essentially made up of different generation and storage sources to support the grid. So some of the significant investments that are going on in South Africa at the moment, particularly on wind energy projects, is a project called the Impofu Complex, which is great for our grid on a utility scale. So in the past couple of years, and hopefully in the years to come, if the projects go to financial close, there will be a couple of utility scale wind projects coming online. And yes, there are people that say that wind energy in particular is not effective because it requires obviously wind. But these utility scale projects do a lot of feasibility before deploying the project and breaking ground. And the reality is that, as I mentioned earlier, we do need a dynamic energy mix to support our grid, especially with the hopes of growth going forward. So wind forms a vital part of that. There's also more and more talk of hybrid systems. Now, hybrid systems can take many forms. The most common form in the solar industry, where we are predominantly active, is solar with batteries and sometimes with generators as part of that mix. But some of the hybrid systems that are taking place in the grid level in South Africa are solar, wind, and battery storage as a combination. And one of these projects in particular is the Oya hybrid station. There's also green energy hubs that are popping up, which forms part of the Just Energy Transition Partnership. And then biomass. So biomass is a technology type that I've been excited about for a very long time. Now, biomass research essentially utilizes some type of waste product, and it inputs that waste product into the biomass plant. Often biomass can take form in plant material or animal waste, and this is then converted into energy. So biomass is exciting, and that will really be appealing to companies in agriculture and manufacturing sectors. And then another exciting thing to look forward to is that grid infrastructure upgrades are on the table. There's been talks that have been going on for a very long time. And it's said that there's a budget of about 21 billion US dollars that's been put forward to modernize the upgrades of the grid infrastructure, which will enable better distributed generation. And really what that means is private businesses can then tap into generation contracts or access contracts and even possibly begin trading in the future. So all exciting news for the future of energy in South Africa in particular, and potential upgrades and development and investments that are being pushed towards our grid infrastructure.